Please welcome the lovely and talented J7. Okay. You're big into energy, right?
Huge.
Huge?
I like energy.
Okay.
We are energy.
I'm gonna teach you a really, really cool technique.
Okay.
Okay, and you're gonna do this really, really well.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. Stand just a little bit like this. Good. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Now, there was a sensation that you really, really enjoy. And you know what that is. You don't have to tell me what it is. But as you think about it, as you remember it, there's a place in your body where that feeling starts. I want you to point to it. Right. Now, as you look at it with your inner eyes, I want you to look at that energy, and I want you to notice something. I want you to notice that there's a color associated with that energy. What's the color? First impression.
Red.
That's right. Take both of your hands, reach in and grab all of that red energy. Take it all of it out, hold it in your hands and look at it with your inner eyes. Make sure it's all in your hands because sometimes that shit hides. Right. Is it all there?
Yes.
Okay, did the color change or stay the same? First impression.
It's the same.
Good. I want you to notice it's moving in a certain direction.
Upward.
That's right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your hands and physically double the speed and the strength at which it's moving. And double it again. And keep doubling. Keep doubling it until it's impossible. It's as good as you could want it to be, or even better, when you know you've got it, when you know it's, oh my God, it's amazing, it's unstoppable, slam it back in. Whoosh! Feel it spread, feel it grow, feel it amplify. Feel it go through a cycle in your body, going stronger and stronger. Feel it building and building. And just keep building it in your mind and body. Going faster and faster. Make it better and better. Spread it to every level of your body and mind. And take it when you're ready to its ultimate conclusion. That's right. That's right. As soon as it begins to die off, it begins to circulate again. Moving from that place inside where it starts, going to the next spot, and then the next spot, until eventually it goes all throughout your body, back to its point of origin. And it starts again, each time stronger and stronger and stronger than ever before. And then it begins to just grow stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And when you're ready, when you know it's perfect for you, go ahead and give yourself a little treat. Good. There you go. That's right. Now, each time you do it, the second time you go back and do it again, it's going to be stronger than the time before.
I broke a sweat.
That's right. You did.
I totally broke a sweat. Sorry about that.
Don't be sorry, because that's where we're going to start.
Okay. Like I'm all wet. Seriously, like I'm totally...
No hands, Mom.
I'm totally drenched.
She is. She was waves were coming off of her.
Seriously, like I am soaking wet.
You know what? You're just going to get wetter. But you're actually fun very much.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it. You're soaked. She's giving us a wet T-shirt contest, right?
Okay.
So what? So go back to this color. Notice it's 10 times stronger than it was a moment ago. Do you know why that is? It's because you took it, you went inside, and you changed the structure of the energy. The energy has a code. It has a language. It has a language that you can tell it what to do and how good or strong to go. So just to prove that to yourself, reach in, take that energy out again. Make sure it's all in your hands, because sometimes it hides. Take it out, hold it out, look at it, notice how it's moving. And now what I want you to do is it's moving in a certain direction. You know that moving it along that direction and doubling the speed and the strength makes it that much better. Just for the sake of exploration, change the direction and notice if there's any way you can change it that makes it even better than before. And when you find it, if you find it, double it, and then double it, and double it, and double it, and double it, over and over and over again. Amplify it until you can't stand it anymore, and it just gets better. When you know you've got it, when you know it's impossible, whoosh, that's right. Whoosh. Notice the change. Notice it only gets better and better better every time you do it. Every time one of my guys or me guides you through this process, it's only going to get stronger and better for you. Because you have the power. You understand how to work with energy. And it's true for you now. When you know you've got it, feel a little rush. Open your eyes, look how the world looks so much better now.
I sweated again.
I would say still.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Is that why you came? No pun intended? Now here's what's...
Energy.
Yes, I know. Now look at this. Now here's what it says. I want you to use your imagination now. You know what a dimmer switch is on an equalizer, right? I want you to imagine for a moment that on your arm right here is a little dimmer switch or an equalizer switch.
Okay.
And it's connected to this.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me when I move the switch this way, what happens to that feeling?
It starts traveling up toward my head.
Okay. How about the intensity level? What happens to the intensity?
It's increasing.
Oh. So if I go back this way, what happens?
It decreases.
Oh, so if I go, oh my God.
It starts getting bright.
That's right. Brighter and brighter. And if I go, oh shit, I got the other channels on now too, right?
Yeah.
So if I go back this way, then oh, damn, right?
Interesting.
And then I'll,
This is sci-fi.
yeah, how about that? Now, you know how good it feels right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to keep building at this level, and you can already tell you can go further, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can shoot it out my head.
I'll bet you can. But I'm not going to let it go any further until you ask me to.
Okay.
So you just let it build, that desire, that intensity, that lust for that, well, you know what's coming next. Just let it build up inside. Oh. That's right. Oh my God. You know what's going to happen when I touch that ear. The minute you hit that earlobe, oh, nuts. Oh, there goes the other channel.
It's flaming red.
I know. Now double it. Now spread it to every nerve, every cell. So not just that circuit that's lit up, but every nerve in your body. You can even smell the pleasure, the anticipation. You can see it, you can smell it, you can hear it, and you can taste it. Ooh, what does it taste like?
Wet.
That's right. It tastes like wet. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Are you sure? Ask for it.
Give it.
No.
Go.
No.
Yes.
That's it.
It is like bright yellow.
Now, when you're ready, take it all the way.
I'm going to drip out my nose.
That's all right. I'll wipe it for you.
Whoa.
Now rush it back down to that sweet spot. And as soon as it begins to pool and grow stronger and coagulate in there, as if on demand, it just goes. Uh-oh. What's happening now? And the more you breathe, the stronger it gets. And you start to feel those places down south. They're starting to twitch and pulse and vibrate, aren't they? Now all your tingly parts start to tingle 10 times stronger.
I'm tingly.
That's right. And they start to clench a little bit. You know that clenching you get when you're just about to...
I need some kind of insertion.
Oh, yes. But you know what the best insertion you ever had felt like, right?
My own.
That's right. You can remember what that feels like. So just imagine the perfect insertion going right inside. Feel the muscles responding just like that's right. Touching all those secret places at just the right rate, the right pressure. Moving in perfect harmony with every other part of you. Bringing you to the very, very brink of that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? That's right. So here's what's going to happen in a moment. Not yet, but soon. I'm going to touch that earlobe. And then, just like the most unstoppable chain reaction in your life, the climax will just take over. Now, no matter how strong you come, how deep you feel it, your legs will remain strong beneath you, but every other part of your body can just surrender to the pleasure. And the more you surrender and let it happen, the more you give yourself permission, the stronger it's going to get, and it only gets better. That's it. Let it take over. Because it only gets better. As good as this feels, it only gets better. That's right. And the beautiful part is, 7, you haven't even scratched the surface of all the pleasure you're capable of experiencing. Now, you probably have a favorite fantasy that you like to play with. All the while, all of these sensations are going on. All the while, you're fully absorbed in these experiences and hearing my voice, merging with all of it. You can find yourself living that most intense, most wonderful fantasy in exactly the right way, at exactly the right time and place. And you can feel all that energy welling up. That's right. And for the rest of the time we're together, and as long as you want it to, anytime you hear the sound of my voice, your body feels this good, or even better. And it only gets better and better. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Boom. That's it. You just hold on to me. I got you. That's right. Just surrender to the pleasure. Pleasure's everywhere you find it. Every sense is saturated with not just the pleasure, but that desire for more. So the more you get, the more you want.
It keeps going from flaming red to like flaming yellow.
Yeah. Now really tune in, really tap into the feelings in those colors. And double that. That's right. That's it. You're doing great. It only gets better, kiddo. This is where we start. Because all this pleasure that you're feeling, and the more you feel, the more powerfully you're realizing what you can do with your mind and your body together. And because you can do this, means you can do anything that you can imagine. Let the truth of that sink in. And then get another whoosh. All the stops, all the inhibitions fly off. That's right. Notice how good that feels. Perfect. Great job. Now when you're ready to come back to what you used to think of as normal, because this is now your way of moving through the world. Every time you see something you want, every time you go for it, every time you accomplish it, there's your reward. Every time you follow an instruction, obey a command,
That's crazy.
Good. Now, a moment, I'm going to step away. Your feet will remain strong beneath you, and you can continue to enjoy the sensations. And when you're ready to come back to the room, and only at the rate and speed that you're ready to go even deeper than ever before, your eyes will open. You'll see the world differently, realizing you've seen the Matrix, and it is you.
I could stay here for a long time. I don't know if I want to go back to the Matrix.
Well, I'll tell you
It's
what.
such a beautiful place that I found. Hi.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that before you leave here today, and for tomorrow, when you come back, that you're gonna have all the switches and triggers and dials so that you have perfect control of everything.
Okay. That was crazy.
Give her a big round of applause, guys.